Alright, so I'm going to give you a couple hints here for these ones to help you get started if you're stuck. So a hint for this first one, when we're doing f plus g, when we have fractions with the same denominator, we add the numerators. Or subtract, either one. If it's a fraction with the same denominator, we can add or subtract the numerators. What do I mean by that? Well, for instance, if we have 1 over 3 plus 2 over 3, those fractions have the same denominator, so you would just add the numerators. 1 plus 2 would be 3, and it would be over 3. And that works even in a case like this when you have the same denominator. So you add the numerators and the denominator stays the same. Okay. So now that hint will also work for this one as well, adding or subtracting. Okay? When we're multiplying fractions, to multiply fractions, you just multiply the top and bottom. So for example, if I have 1 over 3 times 2 over 3, I do 1 times 2, multiply the top together, and 3 times 3, multiply the bottom together. So it'll be 2 over 9 in this case. And that works even for fractions like this. You can still multiply the tops and bottoms together. And then lastly, the hint for the last one is that when you're dividing fractions, you're going to flip the second fraction and multiply. So for example, if I have 1/3 divided by 2/3, I would flip the second fraction. So keep 1/3 the same, flip the second fraction, and then multiply. Remember to multiply across, I multiply the tops. So 1 times 3 and 3 times 2. And that would, in this case, would be 3 over 6. And for this one, I would say one more hint is to see if you can cancel any common factors in the top and bottom. This one's a tricky one. So try it and feel free to ask if you're stuck.